Hey guys, so I love a good carrot cake recipe that is simple but have the right amount of spices and sweetness to it. If you're new here, welcome. If not, welcome back. My name is Sylvia. Let's jump right into it. First, we're going to start by cleaning our carrots and shredding them by using a box grater. And guys, please be careful with your knuckles while using this box grater. So this looks perfect. This is exactly what you're looking for. So what you want to do next is take your buttermilk and pour it right over it. By adding the buttermilk to the carrots, it will get the carrots nice and soft. So go ahead and give this a nice mix. Go ahead and set this aside. Here guys, I have some toasted walnuts that I had through in a 250-degree oven for 10 minutes. So now what I'm gonna do is give them a rough chop. Just like so. This looks great. So this is the texture you're looking for. This looks perfect. So we're going to set this aside. What you want to do now is grab your flour. Okay, so to the flour, we're going to add our cinnamon, nutmeg, so that was ginger, nutmeg, cloves, baking powder, baking soda, and salt. We're going to give this a good whisk before adding our walnuts to it. This looks good. Now go ahead and add your walnuts. Go ahead and give that a mix. Okay, so this looks good. Set this aside. So now what we're gonna do is get our wet ingredients going by adding 4 room temperature eggs into this bowl with the brown sugar and white sugar. Go ahead and mix until it gets nice and airy. As you can see, it went from a dark color to a light color, so that looks great. Now we are going to add our vanilla. Go ahead and give it a mix. Now guys, with the mixer running, I am going to add my oil slowly in there. So now the oil is well incorporated to it, and this looks great. So what we're gonna do now is add the carrots and the dry ingredients to it. Go ahead and give it a mix. And make sure you are scraping the sides. So while this is running, we're going to slowly add in our dry ingredients. So this is the thickness you're looking for. This looks great. Now take some parchment paper and your 9-inch pan. So add some oil to the pan and brush the inside. Just like so. Now take your parchment paper and place it right in the inside. And take your brush and brush the inside. Now take your carrot cake batter and we are going to put half. And we're going to put the rest in here. And just make sure that it is even. Okay guys, make sure that you are putting enough in each pan. You don't want one cake to have more than the other. Make sure you preheat your oven to 350 degrees and place them in the middle rack and bake for 25 minutes or until the toothpick come out clean. So my cake are out of the oven after 30 minutes, so I am going to let them sit and cool for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, I am going to transfer this into a wire rack. So I'm just going to flip this over and remove the parchment paper. So after removing the parchment paper, go ahead and let these sit and cool completely before we start frosting them. We are going to make a brown butter frosting for the carrot cake. So I am going to add 1 cup of unsalted butter to this pot. And this is over medium heat. Butter has melted, so we want to continue stirring. And we want to bring this to a boil. So still over medium heat, continue stirring. So all that foamy stuff on top of it is actually water, and we want all that to evaporate. So we are going to continue stirring, and once it starts turning brown and have that nutty smell to it, we'll know we're there. Okay, now that the water has evaporated, you can see how foamy this is. So it's going to start turning brown super quickly now. So just keep stirring. My brown butter is ready, so I am going to turn off the heat and let it cool for like 5 minutes. I had went and placed my mixing bowl in the freezer. Now that my brown butter has been sitting for 5 minutes, I am going to pour it right in the bowl. So now after you had pour your butter in here, go ahead and place it in the fridge for about 10 minutes. So here's my butter. This looks great. Just go ahead and add your cream cheese in and beat it on low. Add in your vanilla. Now go in with your powdered sugar. Give it a good mix. So now we are ready to decorate our cake. I am going to place about 2 cups of frost in the middle, just like so. And guys, I am not leveling this. As you can see, my cake is perfectly leveled, so I will not be leveling my cake. So go ahead and place your cake face down. So my brown butter frosting carrot cake is ready and it looks absolutely amazing. Take a look. So good. It's moist. It has the right amount of spices and sweetness to it. Thank you for spending some time with me, and I'll catch you on the next one.